So I feel like I have messed up. I have been using Google Slides for the longest time. Now, I don't use it for everything, okay? I only use it for kind of combining pages or doing little things that I don't usually do in something like Photoshop. So I use Photoshop most of the time. And I know a lot of people say, Jacob, why don't you use PowerPoint? And it's like, well, everything I can't do in Google Slides, I just do it in Photoshop because it's simple to me. That's what I've used for so long now. Photoshop comes natural, but I feel like I have messed up at this point, okay? Google Slides is still great. It's still super simple, but I've been using PowerPoint the last few days, and I've actually been enjoying it a little bit more than usual. I've been having a lot of fun creating new interiors, putting things together, and whatnot. So let's go ahead and jump on in, and I will start sharing my screen. So you can see my screen. This is Google Slides. It's very basic. There's nothing on any of these pages. And actually, when you start off, your page does not look like this. I've actually already formatted this to look more like a KDP page, as in a 8.5 by 11, if I'm not mistaken here. So yeah, 8.5 by 11. So this can do a lot of basic things, but you can't open up certain file types, and PowerPoint is a little bit more lenient on that. You can open more things, and I would kind of expect it to, as it is a desktop application. It is not a web-based application like Google Slides is here. So if we head on over to PowerPoint, and by no means am I a professional here, I'm just trying to let you know that if you are using Google Slides, you might want to take a look at PowerPoint. It's fun. No, I don't have an affiliate link for you or anything like that. Just coming from the heart here, I've been enjoying PowerPoint. I know a ton of people already talk about it, already use it, but I know a lot of people that do use Google Slides and maybe Canva or Photoshop or Illustrator, but I've really been enjoying Google Slides. So when you get on here, you can actually do just about anything you want. Okay, so you can go, let's go back here. You can come in here and you can actually change your sizing. Okay, so you can see your slide size, custom size, a box will pop up here, and you can see that you can actually type in your size. So if you're doing, let's say, an 8.5 by 11 with bleed on, okay, you would come in here and do 8.625 by 11.250. Number of slides, you could change this if you know you're going to have 40 slides, let's say. You can go ahead and add all of those in here. So I'm not sure why it went ahead and added 40 here. Let's kind of go back here. Let's redo this again real quick here. Let's see, width 8.625 by 11.250. Okay. Okay. And then now we can come through here and we can quickly just sit here and add new slides if we want. And at this point, we can do whatever we want in here. Okay. We can delete anything out. We can add text box. So you can see here is the insert side of things. So you could add pictures, screenshots, shapes. There's a lot more shapes here than what Google Slides lets you have. Lines, again, lines are still super easy to do. Everything is customizable about this. You can change how thick it is, you know, how long it is, the color of it, everything. So we could add our lines on in here. We can also add in some text box. So what we can do here is come on over to insert text box, and we can add this in. So then we can start typing anything we would like to add to a page. Okay, so you could add whatever you wanted to a page here. You can actually make these a little bit fancier as well. So we can insert a text box, make it real big here like so. Okay, so shape outline. So we could add a nice box around this. So if we're in here, we could say instructions. Okay, and then we could center this up, make this maybe a little bit larger here, bold it, add in some fonts that you would like. So you could do whatever you wanted. We'll just use a Love Thunder here. Go down, go back to kind of a normal type font here, and then also change it back down to a normal size. So first, I'm just going to make some things up here. Connect the dots in order of the numbers. Okay, this would be more or less for a dot to dot book. So then we could change this all back to normal now and shrink it on down, maybe a little bit bigger than that, so it's a little bit easier to read. Okay, so connect the dots in order of the numbers. Second, once you have connected all of the dots, if I could spell today, connected all of the dots, color in the image. Okay, so if you did not know, dot-to-dot books are very good for, multi-purpose use. Okay, they can be dot-to-dot, and then as long as your interior or your images you're using are halfway decent, it can also double as a coloring page at that point. So these are just very, very, very basic things that you can do on Google Slides or in PowerPoint. Yes, you could kind of do all of this here. But having use of PowerPoint files is super nice. There's a lot of different sites out there that do like PDF to PowerPoint. So if you want to customize something, you can switch those PDFs over. Now, a lot of them do have little bugs in it, but it's usually nothing too drastic or major. But it's just very nice to be able to open up a PowerPoint, edit it, kind of like you would with a Photoshop document, change it to how you would like it, and, make it yours, make it your own, especially if you are getting them from places like our site or any other place out there, Gumroad maybe. But it just allows you to have a lot more freedom and customization with it, I should say. So if there's anything you would like to see how to do in PowerPoint, please drop a comment. Okay, if you're not in our free Facebook group yet, there is a link in the description below. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be trying to do 2 to 3 videos every week. So drop comments. What do you want to see? And we'll create the videos for you. But other than that, go take a look at PowerPoint. They do have, I believe it's a 7-day free a free trial. It might be a 14-day free trial, but I know they do have a grace period where you can sign up. If you don't like it, cancel it. It's completely free at that point. But I've really been enjoying it. I figured I would pass this along to all of you that are using, that is still using Google Chrome as one of your designers. Like I said, I do a lot in Photoshop personally, and then I bring it in. It's just a lot easier to bring it all into PowerPoint when I need to versus something like Google Slides. So that's where we're going to end the video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.